lemons, mint, and ginger.
Okay, so there's an option here of like staying above like a shopkeeper, and they have like these little residences that they've set up for people who are just traveling through, and that's what I did the first night, and it cost $15, but there was no heating last night, so I'm gonna actually go to a proper hotel today. Okay, so here's how they do. This is something I had to get used to. So when I first got here, I was like, the electricity doesn't work. I don't understand why. But here's why. Here, you have to put your key in this little slot, or the electricity for the whole room doesn't turn on. So I was doing that. The other one, at the other hotel, it was a card key, but still same principle. You have to put it in before you get any juice. So that was something I learned here. What?
Okay, so I'm here at the Partition Museum in Amritsar.
Okay, so one thing I really did want to do is address the Partition Museum. I didn't properly address it earlier, but because I was still sort of processing it, but I just think it's a bit of history that's so fascinating that most Americans don't have any concept of. I sure as heck didn't, and I'm not going to try and give anyone a history lesson.
On August 14th, 1947, a new nation was born. And several weeks later, the infant country, Pakistan, took its place among the free governments of the world in the family of United Nations.
Just the idea that the Brits were like, hey, we're sort of in a socialist regime now. We can't afford to keep going with all of these colonies. We're just going to leave, and hopefully they'll be able to figure it out.
Carved out of the subcontinent of India, Pakistan ranks 5th in population among the countries of the world.
And then sort of India splits.
Its land area is split into 2 non-contiguous geographical units in the eastern and western sections of what had been Britain's Indian Empire.
Into multiple sections, and that sort of leaves these Muslims who are in India to sort of try and make their way into Pakistan.
As elsewhere in Asia, religion has been a dominant influence in the area which is now Pakistan. After the creation of the new Muslim nation, believers in Islam poured in from India in great numbers.
Some people that wanted to live in India had to make their way back into India, and I didn't realize how violent, I guess, that crossing was. And obviously you hear that the relations aren't that great.
When Muhammad Ali Jinnah took over the leadership of the country as the first Governor General, there were many serious problems to be faced. The task of rehabilitating the masses of Muslims who had migrated to Pakistan was second in importance only to the deteriorating political relations between Pakistan and neighboring India, also freed from British rule. The open hostility between India's Hindus and Pakistan's Muslims made the new Muslim nation's first years very difficult ones.
But you sort of, once you understand everything that goes into it, it completely changes your perception of everything. And so the museum was really fascinating. If you ever come to Amritsar, I can't recommend it enough. And so yeah, I mean, if I'm butchering anything, please in the comments let me know. I'll address it in the next video that you'll see. So. Okay, so tonight is the Golden Temple night. I've been sort of waiting to come because this is such a sort of massive monument. It's one of the most important pilgrimage sites for the Sikh religion. pretty surreal in size and scope. So I think I'm gonna get ready to go to bed and then try and figure out my accommodations for tomorrow in Delhi. Alright, Amritsar, it's been real from the no heating in the room to the beauty of the Golden Temple to meeting Bekrob and riding through these tiny little streets on his scooter, or the fact that for the last 2 days I've been sort of an involuntary vegetarian because Amritsar, basically everything within a mile or 2 mile radius of the Golden Temple has made an agreement that they will not serve meat. So I've been eating like a vegetarian, but now it's time to go. But it was so much fun. Thank you, Bekrob, for showing me a great deal of hospitality here. And thank you, Wild Dogs. And I'm looking forward to the next bit of the journey. Let's go.
So it appears that the airport is on an Air Force base, and just something that said no entrance. Trespassers will be shot.
Okay, so made it to Delhi, and I'm staying in a sort of like hostel slash dorm kind of place. Here's my bunk. Downstairs there's like a co-working space. Up here we got bathroom facilities. Actually, there's a shower. Bathroom's over there. Got a little mini fridge right here. So I'm gonna hit the city today. I'm catching up on some vlogs, so I'll see you later.
That was wild. Thank you, sir.
You are lucky to catch this train.
So I was only able to catch the train because
It's 6 hours late.
it's 6 hours late.